Hey guys, Merry Christmas. This is gonna be our new
Happy holidays, you holly jolly hoes.
What the fuck are you wearing?
It's my elf shirt. It's festive.
When'd you buy it? When the movie came out?
Last year?
Oh.
Why do you say it like that, Ryan? What's wrong?
You grew. You got taller. I think.
I don't think I did.
Did you
stand back to back? I don't think I did.
No, you still same height. Did you buy this shirt to fit like that?
Yes.
Oh. You know it's Christmas time, right?
You got a problem with that, Ryan?
It's just...
Do you have a problem with that, Ryan?
It's the least famous Ryan with Ryan Reed and Bailey Pless. Our guest today is I don't know yet. If you're listening, Bailey's wearing an elf shirt that's way too tight and exposes his midriff. Don't worry, we'll censor his belly button for the rest of this intro.
It's a Kim Possible fit, okay? I walked in the store and I said,
Possible fit?
Yeah, I got the brown shorts and the exposed midriff.
Kim Possible doesn't show her midriff.
Yeah, she does.
She wears a black.
She wears
like black attire.
Well, it's a black shirt, but it's still. Yeah.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that show. Like,
I will show you a picture of Kim Possible right
Disney.
now.
I don't think
because
Disney
as a kid, I had a crush on her. I think I would know.
Well, why do you have a crush on Kim Possible and not Shigo? Shigo would. But
I had a crush on both.
Choice. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
I was pretty cute as a kid, dude.
Oh yeah.
Look at all that midriff, Ryan.
You know that is a Kim Possible.
Honestly.
Yeah.
There we go. Do the commute. Do you remember the do?
Are you calling me Wade right now? What are you doing?
No, I'm calling you Ron Stoppable.
Okay, alright, cool. Because that would have been racist if you're calling me Wade. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, he was smart. But like Ron Stoppable, like he was the main guy. Fucking Rufus, dude. Mm-hmm. Rufus, that made me want a little naked little mole rat. Like,
me too.
That made me want to carry.
Oh, you want me to be a naked mole?
Okay.
All right, I want to know what this is right here.
Well, it's our Christmas episode, so
yeah,
we all know that Santa likes to go on Christmas trees and everything. So,
did you bring that in to have him? They're not even going to be able to hear us talking.
Well, I mean, like
all the music.
You can turn it.
Turn the music down.
Turn the music down. Just have him just climbing on that ladder.
Should we have him just
like when they have the phrase?
Episode?
Ooh, I would climb Santa like a ladder. That's a phrase, right? Oh, I assume that's where this came from. Look, it's stuffed all on its own, or broke. Either or.
Oh, poor Santa!
We all know Santa's been at the job for a very long time. He's probably broken. That's why they have to find replacement Santas.
But bringing the gifts to all the kids should bring him joy.
Yeah, no, I mean,
him.
That part is great. So you're saying like just that one night is going to make up for the other 364 days of fucking stress? I mean, one day doesn't make up for the other fucking days.
He has fun on the other days.
Maybe sometimes, but like if anything, it might be a stressful. Why do you think that we get all those like those work meetings now where it's like, do you work in a stressful work history? It's because the fucking elves that are working day by day, every day, no breaks, no time. They just feed them sugar. That way they keep them awake.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Actually, you know what, Ryan? These would be good questions for our guest today. I had a paper. I think I knocked it down. Oh, wait. Sorry.
You're gonna do a bend.
I know you want me. I know you want me. No. So I didn't tell you who the guest today was going to be. I figured it would be a Christmas gift to you. It would be a fun Christmas surprise.
My dad came home?
I have.
Oh, sorry. This is awkward. My dad's been in the picture this whole entire time, guys. I'm sorry. It was an awkward, weird joke. I knew it would make Bailey...
Shaq is your dad. I thought we'd established that already.
I mean, he doesn't talk to me. So is Shaq home?
I don't know. Maybe. You could also ask our next guest that if you really want to. So yeah, I've written their intro down on this paper, and I'm gonna have you read it to the camera.
Welcome, viewers. Our guest today is the one, the only Santa Claus.
Santa? Yeah.
You get it? Because you're sure.
Yeah. Now you gotta.
Wait, do I read it? You read He delivers billions of gifts to children all around the world. Oh, should I read it in that voice?
No, like
he is the CEO of the largest company at the North Pole, and he's lived for hundreds of years. You can see him in any of the 1,000 movies he starred in, including my personal favorite. Oh, was I supposed to?
There's a blank, so you can say your personal favorite.
How the fuck would I just come up with something as you're reading?
Okay, let's just bring it.
Well, I would say the Santa Claus movies. Like, all of those, Jack Frost, like, fuck yeah, baby.
Okay.
Or maybe Rise of the Guardians. Yeah, Rise of the Guardians. Like, he was in the main crew. Like, Jack Frost was the main guy. But, like, yeah.
Are you ready to bring Santa Claus in?
How does he... I mean, isn't he magic? Why is he not just here?
Well, he's got to come down the chimney. You have a fireplace right over there. So you have to close your eyes and believe.
Do we have to say his name like 3 times? It's like Beetlejuice?
He's not Bloody fucking Mary, Ryan.
I don't know. All right.
But you have to keep him closed, okay? And just believe that Santa is coming down that chimney.
Can I just say one thing? Covering your eyes with glasses on is probably like the worst.
Then take your glasses off. You're not supposed to be able to see it anyway.
I'm just saying, it's just so awkward and weird.
Okay.
Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Should I say it one more time? Santa Claus.
I mean, just keep him close. It's going to be a minute. It takes him a minute to get down the chimney. He's almost here.
Santa Claus. I choose you! Santa Claus!
Ryan, Merry Christmas!
It's Christmas?
Open your eyes! Open your eyes, Ryan, this way! Open them, motherfucker!
They're open! I can't see!
Uncover your eyes, asshole!
Oh, Merry Christmas! How you doing, Mr. Ryan?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Wait, what was that?
None. He knows what it's for.
What would I do? All I do is bring joy and peace to everyone.
No,
Ryan.
Ask your questions.
No, it sounds like you got a question that you want to get off your chest first, Ryan. What's going on?
Last year, what happened?
What do you mean what happened?
What happened?
You tell me what happened.
No, you tell me what happened. You
Oh,
know
you
what
Tell him what happened. He's our guest.
What happened?
He's Santa Claus. He's supposed to know everything, even though, like, we know he's Santa's helper. He's not really, like, Santa's. And, like, Santa's helpers, like, they work for Santa, right?
Did I say Santa's helper? No. I said our guest today was Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is busy. Santa Claus...
He made time. That's why we're so grateful to have him on our podcast.
So you're saying this is the main dude that did what he did last year?
I guess. What are you referring
2023. I forgot what year it was.
Wow.
What'd I do?
Item number 6. Christmas list. Christmas list number 30. You don't remember?
I think I know what happened.
Yeah.
I think because you're the least famous Ryan, I had to remember.
Yeah. You made me really feel like the least famous when for some reason, I asked for a blue item. You said, fuck you, Ryan, you're getting red. And you even, I don't know if it was you or an elf, but there was a little FU on there. Like maybe it was an accident.
Well, I did check the list twice, and you did work kind of naughty that year.
Listen, dude, we don't talk about July of 2023.
Well,
some things happen, but
I'm sorry, what? That was on the list. I saw that, and I'm sorry.
Hey,
what naughty things did Ryan do?
Listen.
It's just what he didn't do.
Listen, hey.
Oh. What you didn't do.
You know what? Why don't we just
No, you
I
opened this
forgive-
can.
I
You
forgive
opened
you.
this can of worms, Ryan. Now it's time to roll in it.
Listen,
There's the naughty things that he did with people.
it was a crazy time. Listen, man, we grew up in the different years. It was a different time. All right.
Last year.
It was in the past. All right. It wasn't.
But that's kind of his whole thing, is he tells you, or if he watches and sees if you're naughty or nice.
Yeah, you have no excuse. You have no excuse. I was watching you, and very clear. You're very clear what was going on. You weren't even drunk or anything.
Oh my
So
god!
I saw what you did.
What the fuck did you do, Ryan?
I'm keeping an eye. I'm always watching you.
You know,
Is Santa gonna cancel Ryan?
listen.
He's the least
What
famous
I
Ryan right
did
now.
was a very natural thing. All right. How's Mrs. Claus doing? She good?
She good. She at home,
Good. All right.
keeping it down.
Yeah, chilling. Well, Ryan, did you have a question about? Well, you were mentioning the elves or the Santas that you see out in the world versus the real Santa.
I mean,
who are these posers you had him confused with?
So, the Santas that are in the world, the Santas that you see on the regular world, like pretty much like the Santas at the stores, Santas that are doing like the pictures and everything, they aren't the real Santa. But do you know that term Santa's helpers? Mm-hmm. They're part of Santa's helpers. Like if you flip off that Santa, you're basically flipping off the real Santa, because those Santas are connected to the hive mind that Santa has created. I can just see your look right now.
No, you know what, Ryan? Actually, I thought that too. I believed that too. And I actually have a story. I almost got beat up by a mall Santa, and I was wondering, Santa, if it was one of your helpers that almost did this to me. So he was off duty. Me and 4 of my friends are at Walmart, and there's this off-duty mall Santa. He's got his wife beater, but then he still had on like the Santa pants and everything. And we were not messing with this guy or anything. What happened was, we were just alone in the pillow aisle, me and my friends, and one of my friends threw one of the pillows over the little divider between the aisles. And we didn't think anything of it. It was a fucking pillow. So we're just like goofing around and everything. And then suddenly this off-duty mall Santa with the wife beater and the Santa pants comes around, and he's just screaming at us. He's like, that thing could have hit my wife and it could have killed her. We're like, it's a pillow, dude. And he starts like screaming at us, getting red in the face, like clenching his fist. And the thing is, even though it was 5 of us, and we're like kind of athletic dudes at the time, but we were scared as if it was the real Santa and he was about to use powers on us. So I guess it's kind of 2 questions, Santa. Are those people all your helpers, and do they have powers? Could that dude have taken on all 5 of us?
Well, yes. Like I said, we have powers. I'm always watching you. These are my helpers. We're all Santas in the making. They're below me, but my eyes see through all of theirs. So I'm watching you guys, every single move you guys are doing.
Damn.
Believe it or not.
So you saw that dude about to hand our asses to us?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? And you were just like, get him.
Yes, I was like, get that fucker.
You saw me 2011 April.
Mm-hmm. I saw what you were doing.
All right.
What'd you do in April 2011?
High school was a crazy time, dude.
Do you consider selling drugs naughty,
Yes.
Santa? Shit. I was asking for a friend. Not for either one of us in particular, but...
You should get into selling cookies. Mistletoe.
Okay, wait, hold on. You bring joy, right?
Yes.
Joy. Joy's a good thing.
Oh, yes. Joy's a very good
Happiness.
thing. Happiness.
Smiles.
Smiles.
So, bringing that joy, does that make you happy?
Yes, it does. Making joy to everyone, seeing everybody happy is what makes me smile. It's what helps keeps the Christmas spirit up.
So, if someone is able to directly bring joy to someone else and make them just smile and happy, should that person do that?
I'm sorry, say it again?
If a person...
Are you trying to justify selling drugs right now?
Listen,
Listen,
Hey.
it just look at it. Watch. It depends what kind of joy you're bringing them. Is it a healthy joy, a good joy? I mean, well,
It's mentally rehabilitating, mentally habitual. No,
either way, drugs are bad.
meditation. They are bad. Look,
Dude.
So what you do is you go and you sell them some candy. You sell them some cookies. Now
Like,
that's
this is
freaking
a PSA for not doing drugs
It's like-
right now.
why do you think
In
when
fact, you can't even think of this word.
Yeah, it's like, why do you think when the kids leave me cookies and milk, it brings me joy because those are like delicious cookies. Candy. It brings joy too. It
But
brings a
every
smile.
time I've made you weed cookies, you ate them, and like by the time Christmas is over, like we would go in the fridge and everything else in the fridge is gone too.
That explains those nights.
All right, Santa. I got another question for you. So, what is the craziest story you have delivering gifts?
Well, kind of similar to what he was saying. Makes sense. I was once delivering presents, of course, and you know how, like I said, kids, you know, they leave you cookies and milk. And one time I got, which is because of this, it became my favorite drink. I was delivering presents, and I was putting it down, and there was two glasses. I didn't realize there was two glasses, and I picked one up, and then I drank it. And I was like, "Whoa, I never had this before." First, I thought the milk was kind of bad, but I'm like, it smells kind of sweet. But I didn't realize that afterwards that it had alcohol. And I was, going around delivering presents, tumbling all over, passing out all over the places. But one of them, where I passed out, I didn't realize that I woke up in the morning because the kids woke me up screaming, like the mom and dad, and they saw me passed out. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
With the bottle next to me. And that was, I don't want to make the kids see that.
Well, sounds like they did.
What was the drink?
Now they're alcoholics.
The drink was called, I believe it was called a coquito.
What's in that?
I wish I knew.
Well, you said now it's your favorite drink. So now do you go back to that house and they make it for you every time?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly where to go. And they always have it every year.
Hell yeah.
A lot of people don't believe in Santa. I believe in Santa, and there's so many reasons to believe. So like, one day that you guys all believe, even if maybe
So
it's
you
not-
do believe in Santa?
Yeah.
Even though you're how old?
I just had a birthday, so 31 now.
Okay, you're 31. You still believe in Santa.
I mean, I believe in magic.
And you're treating him like this?
I don't believe that this person. I believe.
Dude, this
I'm the real
is
Santa. I'm
totally
the real
Santa
dude.
Claus, dude.
Dude, magic.
I had to pull a lot of fucking strings to get him here for you, dude.
I feel like
I just gave you the greatest gift that your podcasting partner could give you, and you're treating both of us like shit right now.
I can't.
All right, Santa, this kind of goes along with what you're accusing Ryan of.
Wait.
I was wondering, the elves, they're up there
What are you about to
just
say?
with all the other elves. Do the elves have orgies?
Oh, I thought he was gonna say if he fucks his elves, because that would have been.
No,
highly.
he only fucks Miss Claus. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I don't know that. You probably,
Well, she
y'all
is-
may have like an open
Well,
situation.
I mean, she is an elf.
What?
She is considered an elf, too. We're all elves.
For real?
Even I'm an elf. I'm the head elf.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did you
Oh,
know
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, all Santas. We're all elves. And then as a top priority, the highest one is me.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Miss Santa, because she's an elf. But
So
she's
that
not Santa.
means, but then in that case, if you're like the head elf, you're technically in the position of power. So
I'm doing
do y'all have like an HR department at,
Yeah.
at the North Pole?
Who did you guys talk to about your relationship when it started? Because obviously it was just an inner workplace
Did the elves
relationship.
report the orgies, or do they just?
Well, like I said, in every single one of them, I see everything that's going on. So,
Yeah.
I see the things that they do.
I don't like knowing that elves have orgies. I don't think I want that.
I mean, I think I prefer it to them like being sad and just making toys and having
I'm
no
assuming they have
relief.
I'm assuming they have relief in like relationships, or like they're either the elves that we think that where they're like little tiny human people that have pointy ears, or they're a completely different thing entirely. So they don't necessarily have to be the creatures that we see, like how that elf would be. Mm-hmm. If they're a completely different race, completely different species, to where they're not like that. Let's say they were just beings of light or something like that, to where they're like little fairies, little pixies, to where they're just glowing, doing all that stuff. Let's say time is slower for them, or even faster for them, to where...
Is time slower for them? Do they last longer?
Yes, they do.
That sounds...
How do you think I make it through all the whole around the world?
Why would you...
That's how I make it around the whole world in one night.
I just saw Ryan's head explode, dude. How do you protect yourself from getting robbed while you're delivering gifts?
Well, I do have little fairies around me that you think they're snowflakes, but they're actually little fairies. And they're my protectors, so if anything comes at me, they come and attacking them.
So if the Fast and Furious crew tried to rip off your sleigh, they'd have a gnarly surprise waiting on them.
Yes, they do. They come after them.
Wait, is that Fast 11 or something, or how does it...
I could see that, dude. Like Fast 12 just in time for the holidays. Vin Diesel and his family get attacked by Santa's fairies. That'd be badass,
Is that
dude.
what it's called, just in time for the holidays? That way, like, Vin Diesel's like, just in time.
I feel like there's got to be a catchier name for it than that.
And they would also rig my sleigh, hit the nose.
So, Ryan, have you forgiven Santa? After hearing how hard his job is, how much he's seen you do and still chooses to bring you gifts, even though you're the naughtiest motherfucker he's ever seen. His words, not mine.
Put it this way.
Listen.
Put it this way. Even though through all that and everything, I understand if you're upset at me. Trust me, you're not the only one that's telling me this. You know how many kids, how many people are mad at me. But hey, I took my time here to see you and visit you in person.
Thank you for visiting us today, Santa.
Yes, thank you, Santa. And Santa has been... Actually, this is not the first time me and Santa have been together. I've got a sketch on... I know, it's so distracting. The climbing Santa.
It's like, I want to look at it, but I'm like, don't look at it.
I've got a skit that we did about 2 years ago on my YouTube channel called Christmas Intervention, when Santa shows up and we accuse Santa of some things.
Excuse me? What?
Well, I used to think Bush did 9/11, like we all do, but it was really Santa.
He's lying!
I bet you didn't know Rudolph's red nose can melt steel beams, did ya?
I thought running over Grandma was bad.
And you mentioned the, what was the drink that lady gave you?
Coquito.
Coquito. In my sketch, he's drinking absinthe. He mixes absinthe and eggnog, and we have a merry old time.
I miss absinthe in my eggnog, and I fly!
Oh yeah, dude, it's eggnog and a lot of absinthe. See? Look, Hemingway's picture's on the carton.
So, Santa used to party then?
Oh, Santa fucks, dude.
Hey, I had a pass, but I learned from it.
So we're not upset with my past as long as I learn from it then, right?
As long as you learn from it, you have to learn from it.
Okay. I'll learn from it.
As long as you understand that you were in the wrong.
I was in the wrong. Well, I was in the wrong for certain things, but for those other things on July. Whew.
I'd really love some specifics here, Ryan.
It's the summer of July. It's hot. All right? That's all you need to know. It's hot. We all get hot. Santa don't stop when they get hot.
We have it on video. I can show it to you later.
Hell yeah.
Santa Claus records?
My eyes records everything.
My man.
You want to know why it records
How
everything?
How much you charge for those DVDs? All right.
It's because Santa Claus is standing in the corner, just like this, like, I see you, right?
Like a lampshade over his head.
Pretty much.
I did have one more question, Santa. This Christmas, I have business cards advertising my song, My Bitch Go to Work. I was wondering if you could just drop a business card inside each gift that you deliver to all the children this year.
I can do that. I can go and deliver to every record producer.
Fuck yeah, dude. See?
Are they gonna
This
get
is
their
why
house
you
got broken
treat
into?
Santa with some damn respect, Ryan.
You know what, Santa? I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. 2025. No disrespecting Santa.
No disrespecting Santa.
disrespecting
No disrespecting Santa. Well, Santa, thank you very much. You have a great Christmas night. And hopefully we'll see you around soon.
Hopefully see you soon. Y'all have a good night. Remember, as long as you know if you were naughty, as long as you know you did wrong, everything could be forgiven.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right, Ryan, close your eyes. He's gotta exit.
It's weird that only I have to close my eyes, though. I
am too. Your eyes are just already closed.
Okay. So how does this work? So
just believe.
What do I believe?
That he's gonna make it safely to the North Pole, and
okay, then I hope Santa makes it to the North Pole. And
do you want to just take off your beard?
I hope that Santa goes and has fun with Mrs. Claus. I don't know why I have to close my eyes just to see Santa. Yeah?
We have another special guest showed up for
our
podcast.
Special guest?
Yeah, dude. You're one of your favorite coworkers, dude. Go ahead and open your eyes. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Ryan.
Wait.
It's Carlos, dude.
Hey, how's it going?
Carlos is going to be our second guest. It's a Christmas miracle. We're going to have 2 guests on the podcast today.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Were you dressed as Santa a minute ago?
I am Santa Claus.
Our guest today is Carlos Ceja. He's a photographer, actor, writer, and apparently they're trying to convince me that he's Santa Claus. I know that he's not, and they will never do it. Yeah. He just dropped a new short film called Santa's Little Photoshoot, directed by Riley James Thorpe, and also starring me.
Are you gonna say something, Ryan?
Santa. Let's see. I'll have some questions for you. I think you guys are trying to play a trick on me.
Why would we do that, dude? It's not Halloween, it's Christmas. This was the Christmas gift that you find out that your coworker Carlos has been Santa Claus this whole time. The real Santa Claus.
How old are you?
I can't tell you my age.
You have 2 more questions, and then we're going to interview him as Carlos instead of Santa Claus, okay?
I have no more questions. I'm going to take this.
That's it?
Well, I mean,
just his age? You could ask any jackass on the street their age, and
are you calling Santa a jackass?
No, I'm saying if that's your only criteria for determining if someone's Santa Claus, you can ask anyone on the street what their age is, and then you could believe they're Santa Claus.
I can't give all my secrets to the world and to this fake Santa.
How about you say this?
What the fuck are you talking about right now, dude?
How about you say this? Like I said, Santa's watching everywhere. I disguise myself. This is with me. This is the real me right here. When I'm at work, when I am your boss, and when you do something bad, I'm always helping you out, watching over you, making sure you do good.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why I do that.
Bitch.
If Santa is my boss, does that technically make me an elf? Which proves I'm not human?
No. You're not
an
enough.
Alien elf?
I'm just one of your bosses, but I'm not your elf. You're not enough.
Because you're not working at the North Pole.
Yeah, you're not enough.
You're working at the side gig.
You just call me a side piece again? Again? Damn.
Okay, let's interview Carlos now, and let's just leave all this Santa Claus stuff in the rear view. We've got tons of Santa material.
Well, what's up, Carlos?
How's it going?
Welcome, Carlos.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us who you are, what you do.
My name is Carlos. I work at Warner Brothers. I work for a company I work in the tour department where they take the photos. Pretty much what we do there, yeah. And I'm one of the leads there. So.
And you're writing skits and doing short films, right?
Yeah, I just started to. I just filmed my first. We just finished filming the first skit that I wrote.
Yeah.
And starting.
Ryan is the lead in the short film. And so this is a different one that I mentioned earlier. We have a skit that we did 2 years ago, me and Santa, and then this one is going to be dropping this year, and Ryan is the star.
Now he has one step closer to not being the least famous Ryan.
Yeah.
So what kind of photo shoot am I going to be doing? Oh.
Oh, it's
me, Santa Claus. Thank you for taking pictures of me.
Gotcha.
All right, everybody, let's get this thing going. All right, let's shoot this calendar. Trying to spice things up with me and Mrs. Claus.
Yes.
Can you tell us what the just a little bit about what the short film's about? You don't have to give away all the details.
It was the year that we filmed for your skit.
For mine,
and
yeah.
I had an idea. It was just different stories that I was putting together, and we were just coming up with random things. And I don't know if you remember, we were working at one of the sets, and we came up together, and I'm like, how about we do this person, like, he needs to raise money for Christmas for something, and he goes and takes for a photo shoot, but he's thinking he's doing a professional Santa photo shoot like the kids in the mall, but it turns out that it's not that. It's just a photo shoot of Santa doing like sexy poses.
Hell yeah.
So it's a little twist to it at the end. You have to watch the film to see what it is.
And Ryan's acting
fun.
in it is
It was fun
superb. And you'll see this backdrop again in... Yeah, we had to clean all the baby oil off of this off of this backdrop here.
There was a lot of baby oil.
A lot of
there.
stuff happened in this video. It felt like a casting couch.
Do you have a question for Carlos, Ryan?
What's your favorite Santa movie? And it has to be a Santa movie. Like, Santa is in the movie, so he's in the main cast. So it can't be a movie that just has Santa in there.
One of my favorite Santa movies of all time since I was a kid. I'll be honest with you, I haven't seen it in a while, but I just like the story behind it. Pretty much it's called Miracle on 34th Street. Have you seen that one?
I have not seen that one.
That's a good one. It's old, but
Yeah.
it's cute.
It came out like in 1934 or something. No,
Something
no,
like
it came
that,
out.
yeah.
It came out a long time ago. I forgot what year it was, but they did a remake like in the 90s. They did do a remake. Pretty much what it is like it starts off, at Thanksgiving, the Macy parade. What is it called? The Macy parade. And and the Santa that they had for that, he was all drunk and everything. I guess he partied too hard. So they saw another guy look like Santa, and then they had him be Santa. And they liked him a lot. That they had him to work at they worked in the mall at one of the departments. And the stories about him, it's the guy that they had is actually the real Santa. His name was Chris Kringle, and it's the real Santa. And throughout the movie, he's telling people, that he is the real Santa, and people are not believing him. They think he's crazy, and so they want to they end up taking him to court because they think he's crazy in the head. But it turns out that he is the real Santa. So you have to watch the movie if you haven't seen it. It's very good.
I'm gonna watch that one day.
What's your favorite Santa Claus only Christmas movie, since you're
It would either
excluding all the other Christmas movies
No,
if they
like-
don't show Santa enough?
No, it's not showing Santa enough. It's like he has to be within. If there's 5 main characters, he has to be within the top 3.
Okay.
Like Santa Claus, the Santa Claus movies,
Yeah.
that series, Santa Claus is the main character. It's either a person becoming Santa Claus or working for Santa Claus, or they're Kris Kringle themselves. Even Fred Claus with Vince Vaughn. He
Yeah.
was Santa Claus's brother, and it was about him becoming the new Santa.
Yeah.
So, those would be a specific Santa Claus movie. I think Violent Night with the dude from
Dave Harbour.
Dave Harbour. That was a fucking fantastic Santa Claus movie.
Hell
where Santa Claus is the main character. You have someone talking to Santa, and he's like, blah, 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 I'm Santa.
But Harold and Kumar Save Christmas
No.
wouldn't.
That would be Harold and Kumar's movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
But I think there was an older, a movie that just came out recently, called Twas the Night, probably a 5, 10, 15 years ago. Even that I think that has 2 kids and then one main cooler Santa, but even he was still trying to deal with the whole entire night.
Okay.
Those for me are Santa movies, not just a Christmas movie.
Okay.
And those are different than just being your favorite Christmas movie, your favorite holiday movie, the Santa movie.
How about he's just one of the, not the lead character, but he's one of the lead characters, there's a couple of them.
I mean, he has
So
to be,
not even Elf. Where
Not even
Santa plays a pretty big role, but
that is an elf. That is a movie about Santa, about being an elf, and about being a human living in that elf world and having that belief, and nobody else having that fucking belief around you, and then them believing and starting to see it and seeing that miracle on whatever New York Street.
34th Street.
I'm pretty sure they were on 34th Street for that movie. But that was an elf. That was a human elf love story movie. But
I've seen the movie. You don't have to explain the whole premise of the movie.
I mean, we
to
can
me,
watch
right?
the movie right now with our
We are
audience.
watching it on my fucking chest right now.
But like that's what I mean by like Santa.
Okay.
What about Bad Santa? Is that to be a real Santa or someone as Santa?
I want to say fantasy, so like it has to be someone playing a more real Santa.
All right. See, that's what I like about Miracle on 34th Street. It's like he plays in the movie. They hire him to play as a Santa, but they don't realize that he's actually the real Santa. But he's not really dressed as Santa the whole movie. But he says he presents out as Chris. I think it's Chris Kringle. I think his name is. And
I mean, like if someone's playing, let's say even if someone has the character name as Chris Kringle and they are a Santa-esque type person, I will still count that as a Santa movie because that is pretty much like how Joker was a Batman-ish movie about a Joker-ish person, but it wasn't technically Joker. If it's something that's Santa-ish but not technically Santa, but they still are giving you everything that makes you go, oh, that could be a fucking Santa movie. That could be Santa right there.
I'll bet you're a lot of fun when everyone wants to have a holiday movie night. Ryan's just over in the corner like, there's not enough Santa in this movie.
No, I mean like
if you're having like an episode.
If you're Santa, if you tell me, if you want to say, let's have a Santa movie night, I might do that. But if say to have a Christmas movie night, I'm like, all right, cool, it's open. Anything can be a Christmas movie.
They're like, turn on the climbing Santa to distract Ryan while we watch the movie we want to watch.
That's like someone arguing the fact that saying like, let's put on a Christmas movie. Let's go put on Die Hard. Put on fucking Die Hard.
But it is a Christmas movie.
I would say it's a Christmas movie. It's a movie that the movie only takes place because of Christmas. And that is why the whole entire thing happens. It's why the party's happening. That's why they say, hey, cool, these people are going to be distracted. The whole movie is a fucking Christmas movie. And people that say it's not a Christmas movie, go fuck yourselves.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
We're going to lose like half our audience.
I'm sorry.
Which 10 people, you're going to knock us down to 5, dude. What the fuck?
Die Hard is a Christmas movie because the whole movie is based around Christmas happening.
Yeah.
And when people say it's not...
Any movie that has the song Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC in it is a Christmas movie. That's one of the rules for a Christmas movie. Yeah, hard-hitting stuff here.
I'll put that on my Christmas list.
All right, Carlos. So, what would you say is like a highlight of the work you've done in the film industry, working at a studio, doing films, etc.?
For me, honestly, it's like when I went into this job, I had no experience, nothing in that field. And I wasn't even thinking about like doing anything in that field. I just went because I just needed a job at the time, and I just happened to land at that job. But being in that job just gave me it helped me to think like, you know what? I didn't realize that some people that I'm working with they went to school or do something in the industry, and I'm like, man, I feel like left out. But then again, it's like, you know what? I kind of like it because like I heard so many people doing all these things. Like when you asked me to be part of your skit, that was the first time I ever did something like that. I was nervous as heck, but I'm like, did I do a good job? Did I not? I'm like,
what?
But
you did a great job.
But I learned as long as you're having fun doing it, hey, that's all that matters,
Yeah.
But I've learned that like I have so many stories. I may not be the best in writing anything like that, but I have like so many stories, so many ideas. And that's how this one that we just finished filming. It was my story that you maybe you helped me a little. We put some pieces together, but you encouraged me like more on it, and I worked on it more. And I was able to I think it was earlier this year. I actually I spoke to one of the tour guides, Riley, and I told him, hey, I have this story, And then he told me that, he did the scripts. And I'm like, would you be interested in writing a script? I have an idea. So I told him the idea, kind of what the story was. He goes, I like it. He's like, just write it down. I'm okay. It took me a while to do it because I was kind of embarrassed because I'm not, like I said, I'm not the best in writing. But I learned to do like bullet points of how I kind of want the story to go. Mm-hmm. So I did that. I gave it to him and he made it into a script. And then we made a short film. And I'm actually excited about it. And the good thing is that this one, because there were so many ideas that I had with it when I was writing it, like it was a whole storyline I had for it. Like this short film is a little piece of what we have something planned for the future. So there's a whole storyline with it's maybe a little bit different. And we want to do our goal is to do a feature film, and there's a whole storyline to it. But it's kind of like a Christmas like a Christmas rom-com, pretty much. And so there's a whole story behind it. Like I have the whole intro, like other characters, and I kind of have the ending. And the part that the short was like a little part that's in the middle of the movie, but just like a little piece of it, but there's more to it, of course. So I'm going to finish on that, and then Riley's going to help me put it together, and hopefully next year we could do a feature film.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. That's awesome.
How you were saying that you were nervous for your first time with Bailey? I was nervous for my first time with you. Did I say it like that on purpose? I did. But doing the short film was also pretty cool. So thank you for allowing me to.
Yeah, you did a great job, man. I mean, everybody, the whole cast did a great job. The crew, it was awesome. I mean, it's funny because it was like each one of us had our input and we were able to change the script around. And even as we were filming, a lot of the improv, and I think the film's gonna be very, very good. I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah, I'm excited to.
It was fun making. I definitely had lots and lots of laughs.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that thing. Carlos, what would you say is your best Christmas memory?
It happened a couple years ago. The first time that I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and just the first time that I dressed up as Santa for them, like to do like when I got the suit. Mm-hmm. I did it. We did a whole. I told my sister and my brother, you know what? I'm gonna dress up as Santa, and then we'll have extra bags. We have a bag of extra gifts. We can walk in with it, so it could be like this gift is from Santa, because So the first time I did it, it just when I walked in, my brother did it. Oh, I brought someone over, and then someone came to visit you tonight, and they all looked all confused, like, wait, what's going on? And then I came in, ho ho's, Santa Claus, whatever, and just knowing that they were just very excited. It's a tradition we've done actually ever since then. I come dressed as Santa, and then I distribute the presents to them, and even like the older ones, like it's funny because that first night when I left and I came back, and they're like, and one of them, my nephew was like, dude, Junior, you missed Santa. He was here. Like, you missed it. Like, where'd you go? And I'm like, oh, I had to go somewhere real quick, But it's funny, I didn't know it was me at first, and afterward, they knew it was me. And even with the other one, like the little ones, like one of them, she's already getting older. Like, she kind of knows it's me, but doing that brings them so much joy. It just, because to them it's Santa. During that time, it is Santa, and just seeing their faces is very priceless. And to me, that's one of the very best Christmas I ever had.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so wholesome.
Yeah.
My best Christmas memory is almost getting beat up by the mall Santa.
My favorite thing about the Christmas is just like the other holidays, food. There's always specific type of food for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, 4th of July. So that's what I appreciate for Christmas time. You know
me, I'm a chef. I cook. So anything you like, I can make you something. Like, for instance, during the holidays, the Latinos, they make tamales. You ever had tamales? Yeah. So I make tamales. I can make
the sweet tamales that you guys make sometimes. Those are nice.
Yeah, I usually make like the strawberry ones, the pineapple.
I've had the strawberry ones. Those were good. I haven't had pineapple before.
Yeah, I usually make the different types of tamales, or sometimes like from Puerto Rico they make a pernil or like what
are the cinnamon, triangle cinnamon things? They always have that during Christmas time.
Which one?
There's like it's not a churro. It's like a tortilla, but it's
I know you're talking about
softer and cinnamony.
I made some the other day, and I actually took some to work. Buñuelos.
I think so. Yeah. I love cheese. I don't know why I love cheese, but cheese.
cheese on fucking everything.
Cheese are the best.
So mac and cheese, like baked
my
mac
favorite.
and cheese, I feel like that on any fucking holiday, one of my favorites.
No, my family always asks me because, like I said, like I love to cook. My sister-in-law, she always told me, "Are you gonna make your mac and cheese?" Because a certain way that I make it from scratch, and everybody loves my baked mac and cheese.
We're gonna have to have a mac and cheese
Yeah.
competition then, because I have a special mac and cheese that I make. I don't know if I've told you about it before, Carlos.
No.
The one with the hot dogs, bacon bits, sweet pickles,
All right.
ketchup and mustard, and then
It sounds
you top it
gross,
all off.
but apparently it's amazing.
It's so good. And then you top it off with crushed up hot Cheetos.
Anything with hot Cheetos is good.
All right, so this Christmas, Bailey's mac and cheese, Carlos mac and cheese, and my dad is in the picture, so his mac and cheese as well. Just that way, in case my dad watches, he's like, Ryan, why do you keep saying that I'm not fucking there?
So what holiday treats will you be forcing on people this year that you've baked?
Maybe I can make some gingerbread cookies.
Okay.
Never go wrong with that.
Yeah, those are. I like gingerbread's pretty good.
I love
Like,
gingerbread cookies.
Gingerbread cookies are good. Like if I make them.
Technically, it's kind of cannibalism, ginger, but what can I say? It's good shit.
Because you're always in that making that bread, dog.
Why'd you make me participate in that?
When you were going to talk about your favorite drink, I thought you were going to say peppermint schnapps. I don't know why. I was just going to go there, but
That's actually, I was going to ask Carlos, not Santa Carlos, but Carlos, what
Santa's.
your go-to drink is. Because we know Santa's is...
Yeah, so it's coquito. That's actually I've been making a lot. Coquito is like it's a coconut-based drink. You can make it's supposed to be with alcohol. It's an alcoholic drink, but you can make it. People that don't drink, you can make it without the alcohol. It's a Puerto Rican based. It's like their eggnog version, but instead of egg, it's cocoa. It's made of like coconut milk, cream of cocoa, condensed milk, evaporated milk, and some cinnamon, nutmeg, and then some rum, and that's pretty much how you make it. Is with those. Those are the ingredients to make it.
Oh, man.
Am I
We're going to
allergic-
have to try that
am I
this
allergic
year.
to coconut? I don't think so.
I don't know.
But don't it-
You're the one with the nut allergy. You tell
No,
me.
coconuts.
Are you allergic? Are you allergic to cinnamon?
Not fucking love cinnamon, bro.
Okay, because I could do without the nutmeg.
Coquito, though, that could be my new drink. Because, I'm obsessed with eggnog.
Yeah.
Back in the day in high school, me and my cross-country guys, we did what we called the nog jog, where we would chug 16 ounces of eggnog, and we would run a lap, and we do it 4 times. Because it's a mile race, and you chug 16 ounces before each lap. It's 4 laps.
I'll be throwing up.
And we would just
Why?
throw up all over our high school's track. We instituted it as a tradition on our cross-country team that the younger generation was supposed to continue. And the principal, I think 2 years after we left, shut it down because it was actually ruining the rubber of the track. The acid from the vomit was eating away the rubber of the track.
I just want to know how that principal just had that meeting. It's like, hey, so we're gonna have to. Something's happening.
Don't know. I
These
wish
kids are
I could have
throwing
been
up
there.
on our tracks. I don't know if they're just working out really hard.
Well, for the first couple years, they didn't know, but there was one time I remember because one of my classmates told me this. She was on the soccer team, and the soccer team had decided to do their preseason conditioning on the track a couple of days after the nog jog, and she was like, "You guys fucked up the track, and we had to smell your puke while we were doing laps." I felt so bad, but also that's objectively hilarious. Yeah,
Glad you
so they
remember
kind of
this.
hated us. We were infamous at that school.
God.
The nog jog, and we would do it the day after Christmas every year. That was the tradition.
That's right. I don't know why I keep talking to the camera.
I don't either.
That's right, guys. If you guys want to do the nog jog, try it out. If you guys are cross country, donate it to Bailey Plus. That's right, Triple P. It's called the nog.
What? They can just do it.
Do it. I don't know.
Donate to your local grocer. Shop local and buy local eggnog.
Buy local eggnog.
Do your own
support
nog.
business.
Oh, for the record, I have to say it was non-alcoholic. We were not. I don't want people to start dying from like alcohol poisoning trying to do this with alcoholic eggnog.
That
It was
makes-
all non-alcoholic.
I like to revoke my admission for Bailey Plus here. I thought it was alcoholic.
You want high schoolers chugging alcoholic eggnog
Listen,
on school grounds? Is that what you're promoting?
Kind of
I
example
do
you're
not
setting.
want them to do that. And I'm saying I do not want them to do that. But if they did do that...
Did you just wink? The beauty of that was the ring light glare is always in Ryan's eyes, so I can just tell the viewers he winked, and they're not going to be able to tell. We're getting really off.
If they did do that, I also did that, and I can't judge them. All right, moving on to the next topic.
We're gonna have to put like an age restriction on this video, dude.
I put every time I put on YouTube, I put
Yeah, put a
18 and up.
disclaimer.
You're gonna have middle schoolers getting shit
We're
faced.
gonna have to put a disclaimer.
All right, Carlos, we have one more question to you. If you did have Santa's magical powers, since Ryan's claiming you're not really Santa, if you were really Santa, what would your perfect gift to all humanity be?
To all humanity?
Yeah.
Aw.
See, it's wholesome. We
You
can
fucking
promote.
you love that word,
Like,
by the way.
what would
We
be the
promote horrible activities and then we get wholesome.
see me like what would be the main reason why?
So,
Like,
if you're,
what gift would you give to every person in the world if you could?
If I can
If
give
they
to
were
every
all
single person,
good, if naughty and nice wasn't an issue,
Like-
and you as Santa Claus,
like give them a certain gift to give them. You mean?
yeah, it could be magical powers, it could be an Xbox, the range,
can you give them emotions?
possibilities
That's what
are
I was
infinite.
thinking.
Yeah,
'Cause, like-
yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's what I was thinking. I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, keep to me, happiness is a key word for me. It's like making other people happy. So if someone makes someone happy, because the thing is this. This is the way I see it. Some people like for instance, a lot of us wear masks. That's the way I say it. You know, like for me, I could be going through some shit right now. You know, I could, but I'm not saying I am. But I'm just saying. But what would distract me from being that, doing that, is making someone else happy, and that brings a smile to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
I feel
You know?
that.
So, to me, a gift is, no matter what you're going through, if you see someone else struggling, you know, just know that you're not alone. So if you can make them happy, I'll guarantee it'll put a smile on your face.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I'm trying to figure out how are we making this into how are we gonna gift this to people though?
How are we gonna give this to people?
How are we gonna gift it to them? Like,
Well, it's kind of like
It's magic.
Yeah, it's magic.
That was the question.
no, I mean,
If
but
the-
like,
It's kind of like a pay it forward thing.
yeah.
If you think about it, yeah.
So in a way, you can give that gift.
you know,
you just
like
have to
like someone did something nice for you.
Trust that happiness is gonna spread
Yeah.
throughout the world. Just means stop being an asshole. Start caring about other people.
don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
That's the best rule of life.
Yeah.
Like, if not everybody has it, say, like, I guess start thinking about psychopaths that they don't have certain things that regular people have. If everybody had the view of other people, so like, let's say, cool, I'm giving you the gift of seeing the other person's shoe, and every person's able to do that, would that kind of start helping world peace? Or
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I went too far into this fucking question. I was like, what would Santa
You're
give?
picking it apart.
What would
yeah.
Santa give everybody? I was like,
Well, so
oh my
basically,
God.
what you're saying is Santa can see everything, so he should let us be able to see what other people
Fuck.
are going
Oh my
through,
God.
so we can empathize.
Is this what he did
with
for you
them.
for this other fucking play?
Bringing it around, buddy. Yeah.
Yes.
See, we're getting better at this, y'all.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. Any words for Carlos before he heads back to the North Pole?
I'm a good employee, and please let Santa know this.
Got it.
Thank you. And I'm sorry for what happened. I won't do it again.
That's all right.
Blanket statement. No dates.
No dates.
No specifics.
No
just
specifics.
everything.
Just everything that could have happened, I apologize for it.
This is a tangent, but I used to do that when I was a kid. When I would like pray, I would ask God to forgive me for everything. I would go like, I feel really bad about lying to my parents. No, whatever I did, forgive me.
I'm sorry.
It's funny, 'cause that's just what I was thinking. I was gonna say. I was gonna mention something about that too. Like it's like forgiveness. It's like that. Just it can never happen.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, Carlos,
Christmas
thank you
spirit,
for
everybody.
forgiving us for being so all over the place, and thank you for dedicating pretty much your entire day to this between the short film that Ryan's the star of, and that you wrote, and then our podcast. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you guys for having me on.
And
here.
you have happy holidays.
You guys too. And who knows? This year, when you guys wake up on Christmas Day, you'll have some coquito under your tree.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah. So does this mean I have to get a tree?
Huh?
Does this mean I have to get a tree?
Who knows? You might wake up, there might be a tree.
Wait. Is it trees that I can smoke? And that's right, guys. This was the
We're gonna
least
end it
famous
right there
Ryan.
off of that. See ya on the next one. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and all the others. We support you. We love you.
You forgot Festivus, dude.
Festivus?
You never
Sounds
seen
like
Seinfeld? Turn the thing on. Let's.
Festivus sounds like a rave, though.
All right, we'll just put some Christmas music over this.
Do we just keep doing this? And
We just keep doing this.
Santa.
Let's get some absinthe and eggnog in this beer.
Coquito.
You can watch Santa's little photo shoot on YouTube. Follow Carlos at Carlitos626. Spell it out. Oh, Carlitos626. C as in cat. A as in apple.
You don't have to do that. It's only 30 seconds.
ITOS 626. And as always, follow us on IG and TikTok at The Least Famous Ryan and Bailey Plus Comedy. Happy holidays, Santa's real. Peace out.
That's CARLITOS 626.